It would be fair to say in March 2020, Echuca Moama was a thriving visitor economy, with tourism being one of the major economic drivers for the region. However, with the onset of the pandemic in March, this thriving tourism destination came to a standstill. Over the longer term, with our lockdowns, border closures, further state lockdowns and river closures, this visitor economy is being decimated. In fact, Echuca Moama region has been one of the hardest hit regions in Australia, with last year 41 weeks out of 52 weeks of closure from March 2020 to March 2021. It's been devastating to say the least. Living in a border community during this time has not been easy. And again, in 2021, we find ourselves back in this lockdown territory with no JobKeeper or support net for tourism operators.
I'm Paul Lavaz. I'm the Marketing and Guest Services Manager at Rich River Golf Club. I noticed that your business is located in New South Wales. Did your business get any New South Wales government, direct government support from the state government? No, that was, again, the frustrations of the border. Never in my life would I have thought that I'd notice a border so much as I have now. To be honest, if Victoria made a decision, because we get 95% of our business from Vic, New South Wales could quite easily say, well, it wasn't our decision. We didn't make it, so we're not going to pay anything there. There was no, I know Victoria did an accommodation subsidy at one stage, but because it was Victoria that made the decision, New South Wales said to the accommodation providers here, sorry, we won't be doing the same thing there. So on one side of the bridge, they're getting $100 a room for every cancellation. On the New South Wales side, in the same town, you're getting zero support. So extremely frustrating.
We give humans something to look forward to inspire to. We ignite their wish and want to engage and contribute and communicate and connect. We give them a reason to get out of bed or leave the house. I know that as humans on this planet that we weren't born to work and die. Events gather people together and they create joy. My life's work is about bringing people together, creating joy and comfort and connection that I value more than anything. All of my events, whether it's the Secret Garden gigs, where we tour to people's backyards all over regional Victoria, or we go to the Dookie Quarry, where we have, around 1,000 people attend over multiple days. They are unique and boutique and special. That's the point of events. I don't have my own venue. I make venues. That's how it works.
I'm Peter Baker-Williams. I'm the chairperson of the Echuca Moama Winter Blues Festival. What was the impact of COVID-19? The 2020 Winter Blues Festival had to be cancelled because of the lockdown in place at the time. And this knocked a significant hole in the trade in businesses and employment across the town. It also significantly impacted on the performers' livelihood. What recommendations would we make to your committee to consider for the future? One of the issues that we've had when we've tried to manage or look forward to how we plan is that there's no clear plan of what is going to happen when restrictions end and what restrictions may be in place at each stage. And so not only do we not know what's happening, we can't work out what we might plan for. The second thing we have is a cross-border issue. Clearly, being on the state border, we have a real challenge. You can do some things on the other side and you can't do them on this side. One of our questions would be, do border closures in fact have to happen at the state border? The southern riverina of New South Wales is more Victorian than New South Wales, and maybe we could have border closures move further north. Our third recommendation would be not-for-profit community organisations should be eligible for government support to the extent of any expenses that they've actually incurred. Our fourth recommendation would be that performers at major or significant regional events like ours who did not qualify for JobKeeper should have been eligible for some form of government support as well.
On that note, that concludes today's hearing. Thank you, committee members.